Many people have said that Nairobi, the city hall, is actually the center of graft and corruption. And you've said that one of your key areas is to ensure that this service delivery. And we know that if corruption is rampant in an area, it will hamper the provision of services to the people. So what's your agenda on the fight against corruption at the city hall?
Corruption is a problem. What we capture in the manifesto is the solution. The solution is a digitalized e-government, but also a government and a public service that is motivated. What is motivation? That I get my salary on time, and that my salary, when you make deductions to NHIF, to KRA, to my SACCO, that those deductions get there. That there is a commercial bargaining agreement, a tripartite agreement between the employer and the trade union because of Nairobi City County. That is a big pain point. That I feel valued, I'm not really considered. We want to become the team that removes the kanjo mentality from Nairobi. Because we have accepted that our worst are represented in Nairobi City County. I happen to have served for 6 months, and I know how solid and how good professionals sit there. All they require is a good leader to give them oxygen to breathe. By oxygen, I mean create an environment that enables them to serve. Politicians, years past, have never given the opportunity to the urban planner, to the architect, to the engineer, to the plumber, to the carpenter, to the city inspectorate worker to truly deliver their best. Nairobi tunavyoitaka manifesto promises to do that. And that's how you fight corruption, through making workers feel valued and important. And that is our 100-day promise. Secondly, we also want to separate the county assembly and the executive. The county assembly provides oversight to Nairobi City County, and the executive delivers, and it's held to account by the city county. If you look over the years, because Nairobi had a mayoral system, and also the proximity of the county assembly to the executive together, but the proximity is not an issue. What is a big issue is that there needs to be a Chinese wall so that the executive is the executive and Parliament of Nairobi is the Parliament of Nairobi, and we separate the two. Lastly, we are also saying with corruption, Nairobi has been a live crime scene for far too long. We know land grabbing, all these things have gone together. With Professor Kaloki, we have a philosophy of drawing the line in the sand. We have had this conversation, even we were having this conversation over breakfast this morning. A line in the sand doctrine means, yaliyopita yamepita. Let us now move forward. Let us agree from 10th of August, Nairobi will start to become a place where corruption does not thrive. How will we do that? We want to speak. We can't put everything in the manifesto, but both of us are true believers in recovery, restitution, and regularization of things. There's a reason why many countries come with truth and justice commissions. While we look for amnesties, even to people who don't pay tax, we provide tax amnesties. It requires more thinking, it requires better public participation, but we believe with a raft of lawyers that through a philosophy of restitution, recovery, and regularization, we can recover a lot of the assets that have been lost by Nairobi, and we can now move forward. I repeat, Nairobi has been a live crime scene for decades. This is a philosophy they use in the banking industry. When you take over a bank with very many bad loans, you create a bad bank and a good bank, so that the bad bank, where you don't focus too much on the negative energy. We want to bring positive energy to the city of Nairobi. We want to work with people to move forward. But at the same time, the restitution, recovery, and regularization period will be 6 months. And after that, we say that we all move and conform and comply. We bring back law and order to the city, which is what residents want, which is what investors want, which is what our national government wants.
Governor wetu ni Igathe, kura zote kwa Igathe.